Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. Phil Pravda here, Suit Cafe. Nice to see you tuning in again. And as I promised a little while ago, the 2021 Porsche Macan S test drive and review. I thought I'd do things reverse this time. I'm going to do the driving, the point of view driving, talk a little bit about the car's performance. You'll hear the sound of the car. I'll talk about this car, the Macan S base versus the Macan base car, which is the prior review that I did with that chalk and black car. This car, as you could see, is full red leather interior and it's white on the exterior. But I will do another video showing you the outside features and the interior features of the car. This is basically just driving, point of view, smoothness of the car, things like that, like I did on the review of the base Macan. If you remember, and I'll link that up here on the card, my first car review was also the Porsche Macan. However, I didn't let out if it was a base car, an S car, a GTS, or a turbo. I let you figure that out in the comments for yourselves, because most of these Macans, they all look the same. There are just very few subtle details that tell you what model these cars are. Of course, you have the plate on the back of the car that says Macan S or Macan just by itself, or Macan GTS or Macan Turbo, of which in 2022 there are no more turbos. GTS is the top line of this particular model car. But what's interesting is if you see a Macan and it doesn't have any nameplate on the back, how do you know what it is? Really, one of the only ways to know is you could look at the brake calipers, because when you have a bigger engine, you have larger brakes. The color of the brake calipers, also you have that. Usually black is for a base, gray is for an S, red is for a GTS, and the turbo could have a combination of them depending on what kind of brakes it has. If it has the Porsche ceramic brakes, it'll have yellow. But in any event, of course, if you open up the bonnet or the hood, you will see right away what the engine looks like, and you'll pretty much know whether that's a 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder in the base, or if it's a 3.9, I think this car's a 3.9 or 3 point, sorry, I don't remember, 2.9 or 3.9 V6. This is a single turbo in the Macan S, and of course the GTS and the Macan Turbo, they have twin turbo engines. But this one is a Macan S. It says right on the back of the car, Porsche Macan S. The exterior of this car is white, interior red, a combination that I really do like. And for the first try here, let's turn that engine on and let's see what it sounds like. So here we go. Hello, everyone. So we're back, and I turned the camera around. This is the wide-angle view, so you can see my hand here on the steering wheel, and you can get the whole interior of the car here with the red leather. This car also has the Porsche-designed winter car mats. These mats have little grooves in them to catch water, snow, dirt, sand, whatever it might be in the bad weather. They snap right down to the floor. They're like an injection molded plastic. Rubberized plastic, and it's pretty good to have on this car. Of course, this car also comes standard with the carpet mats, which you get with this car, but you could also get the winter mats. So I'm going to be quiet here, and here we go. You could hear the engine turn on. We'll press on the brake. And you could hear the engine there turns on. I will put on my seatbelt so we don't get any dinging here. Okay, and now we'll be ready to go. Inside here you have some nice little digital dials where you could change what you want to change. You could see stats about the car. You could see your miles per gallon based on a particular trip that you're taking. You can see your torque split for front and rear of the all-wheel drive system, your tire pressure. You could see your navigation screen, and you could see what radio station you're listening to if you want. Most of these Macan S's also come with the pale gray tachometer, where in the Macan base it comes with the black tachometer. Of course, when you order a car, you could choose whatever color you want. You could have red, you could have yellow, you could have a lot of different things. On the steering wheel, you have, of course, the horn. You have answering the Bluetooth telephone. You have volume here for the radio, things like that. And then this is obviously what I showed you before, a little knob where you can switch the digital dial right there. Paddle shifters. which I don't use all that much, although sometimes I try and use them. And then you have your regular stalks here for directional. You have your cruise control. You have a button here with a little face on it where you can actually talk to your car, and you can tell your car, change my radio station, set your navigation, things like that. A lot of cars have that these days. And then you have your buttons right here in the middle, which have air conditioning and heating. This car has heated air conditioning seats. I should mention that this car has the luxury premium package, which I think for about $7,800 comes with a lot of features that most people would want. Comes with the now I can't remember. Comes with memory seats over here, 3 memories for the seats. Comes with 14-way heated seats. The seats are also air conditioned as well with this button, heated with this button. Lumbar support in the seat that comes with the 14-way seat, and a bunch of other things that most people would want in their car these days. The panorama roof, you have the entire roof here, it goes all the way back, and it has the sunshade as well. And people love the clock right there. They love that little clock that Porsche gives. This has the piano black in the Macan S. The Macan base had the same. In the one that I reviewed before. This also has lane change assist right here. Press the button, you got lane change assist over there, and then you have, this is lane departure. So if you press that, the car makes this little annoying noise. It goes like if you go out of your lane while you're driving. Of course, you could also set the car never to shut the engine off with that button there. The red light is on. Once you press that button, the engine will not shut off when you're at a stoplight. Usually these days, cars shut off when you're at a stoplight to save gas, and then boom, they turn right back on. What's nice about the 2021 Macan, whether it's a base or an S or any other model, physical buttons to press. The new 2022 Macan, if you've seen anything on YouTube for the new 2022 GTS model, no more buttons. It's a console just like the Cayenne, which is a piano black, has haptic feedback. You get fingerprints all over it, just like the screen here when you touch it. And to me, that was pretty annoying. So I particularly like the 2021 really a little bit better. And for me, EV car is a no-go. So not going to be driving any EV cars. Hidden right here behind this is your heated steering wheel. So when you press the button, if you look inside there, you got a little blue, goes, oh, heated steering wheel on. And then you hit it again, boop, heated steering wheel off. And that's your heated steering wheel. So without further ado, let's take this baby for a little spin. We'll put it in gear here. Right here you have your gear that you're in, and your speed and your speedometer on that side. And let's just give a listen to how smooth this car really is. Somebody in front of me waiting for them to go. I don't know which way they're going. Okay, they'll let me go this way. And we will go all the way around here. So here we are driving the Macan S, and we're just sort of like, we're not really on the main road yet. We're sort of like on a parking lot area, but we're driving to the main road. We could pick up a little speed, but as you could tell, you could hear the engine in the background. And this, of course, is a 7-speed PDK transmission, the same transmission that's in the base, same transmission that's in the GTS, and the same transmission that's in the turbo. The Cayenne, however, has a Tiptronic transmission, so it is not PDK. I did drive the Cayenne. I thought the Macan was a better setup. I thought it was a little smoother. I thought it drove a little better. And I actually like the size of it better, to tell you the truth. So here we go. We'll put on our directional. We'll get to a main road. And you could hear the car picks up speed really quick in the Macan S. Very, very punchy. The base car is punchy as well. This car, of course, a little more punchy. This car has Goodyear Eagle Touring tires on it. The 295s in the back, 265s in the front. 20-inch turbo wheels with painted in high gloss black. That was an extra on this car, I believe. $4,500 extra just for those wheels. I think 20-inch wheels is a good size for this car personally. Smaller wheels I really don't like. And here we go. Here we are going a little faster. could hear the gear changes, you could see the gear changes and how quick this car picks up speed. But quiet, interior quiet, the air conditioning is running, and very, very quiet. I'm sure you can hear my voice nice and clear. This is not a highway by any means that I'm on, but I could get to the highway. Why don't we do that? Let's see if we can get to the highway and just show you it really pick up speed from just a standstill, you know. But there you can see it really gives it a punch. Now we got to slow down a little bit here. We'll make a left turn over here. Try and find our way to a parkway as we drive. So this car comes standard 3 months Sirius XM radio. It also comes standard with 1 year of Porsche Connect services, so that helps out with the navigation, so you get real-time traffic. You also have apps on this car. They come with the car. Google app to do, you know, searching of different things. You also have a weather app, so you can see the weather in basically any city, and a couple of other interesting apps that are on this car. Of course, you also have Bluetooth Apple CarPlay. You could use Bluetooth for it, or you can connect with USB-C cables directly to your smartphone. No Android in this car. I think the 2022 might have Android. But when you plug your phone in, you basically have Apple CarPlay, and the screen right over here changes into the screen of your Apple phone. So you can see all of your apps. You could use Spotify, you could use Google Maps, you could, you know, do all those things if you wanted to. So we'll go over here through this parking lot again, and then we'll get to the parkway. You could hear the engine is nice and tame, but it's getting ready. You could see it's getting ready to just really, really take off when you press on that gas. You know, this car is 348 horsepower, just below 350, I think. The GTS, I think, is 375 maybe for the 2021. I know it's up for the 2022 car, but I think 348 for the 2021, but that you can Google that and find that out. You know, the car is very quick out of turns. I mean, the turning is just incredible on this car. You know, going around curves, it just hugs the road. The Macan base car that I drove, if you watch my last review, that car was equipped with Michelin Latitude high performance tires. And the interesting thing is that the Macan base with those tires, that car had a smoother ride in terms of less bumps. You didn't feel the bumps as much. For some reason in this Macan S with these tires, you feel the bumps more in this car. Now, it could be that this car weighs, I think, over 300 pounds. Maybe you get to hear that, you know, just on regular automatic. I'm not changing gears with the paddle shifters or anything. That's the computer changing it. That's the PDK changing for me. So it gives you that really nice sound. So for some reason, this car is a little bouncier than the base car, and it could be that it is the weight. Maybe the slightly less weight allows that car to have a slightly smoother ride. It is very possible. Okay, so we're going to turn here, and right at the end of this block, we're going to hit the parkway. We'll head up this hill. I'll just let you take a listen to the driving. See, it takes the bumps nicely, but they're kind of a smooth road. What I also like about this car, especially at night, you have the automatic headlights. That's a great feature, and this car has the PDLS Plus headlights, the Porsche Dynamic Lighting System Plus. That's part of that luxury package. And the car just turns on the brights when you need them. and turns them off when you don't need them. It knows when there's an oncoming car, and it does it, you know, way in advance. It sees an oncoming car, the sensors see an oncoming car, and boom, your brights are off. And if it's a dark road and there's no other cars around, boom, your brights are on. And they're really bright, these LED lights. It also has a feature where it shines light out the side of the headlight. So if you're turning a corner, it knows that corner is sort of dark, and right away, all of a sudden, it lights up the corner. So here we're turning on the parkway, right here. And you'll get an idea how this car takes off. I'm not going to talk during it. You could watch the gear changes. You could watch the tachometer. And you'll be able to hear it as well. Okay, so here we go. So, nice smooth ride, gets up to speed quick. That was 61 miles an hour. It gets up there really fast, gets up to 7th gear really quickly for cruising. And even when you're already at speed, you press on that gas, and that car really, really takes off. So we're gonna exit right over here. Nice grippy brakes. The front caliper is big, really big, stopping that powerful engine. And the rear caliper is a little smaller. And you know, a great everyday car. You could drive this every day. You could highway drive it. You can keep it local, you know, back and forth to the market, go places you gotta go. You know, just go to the post office and back, and it's a lot of fun, because around town, when you're on the local roads, it's very zippy. And then when you're on the highway and you need that speed, boom, you can get away from a tractor trailer, you can put on the cruise control, and you could just go, because it's a lot of fun, a lot of fun. So there you have it. You got a little bit of the interior, the red leather. I'm going to do a regular full review of this car. That'll be my next video. You'll see the exterior of this exact car, the 2021 Porsche Macan S. And I hope you like this video. I'm going to just quickly stop here for a moment, and I'm going to see if I could turn around this. No, I don't think I can't turn around the camera while while I'm driving here. So let me see if I can flip the camera around. Okay, everyone, so I hope you enjoyed this review of the point of view driving of the 2021 Porsche Macan S. And please stay tuned, like this video, hopefully you liked it, and subscribe to the channel, because not only will I do some more car videos, but I'll be back to doing clothing video, because the new fall season is starting, and that's my main part of this channel, is to do the Italian-made clothing, just like the jacket I have on, the shirt that I have on, and other things that I show here at Suit Cafe. But getting into cars, this is the second car that I'll be doing a review of fully when I do the exterior, interior in an upcoming video, and I hope you really liked it. So hit that like button, and please subscribe, because I think you're really going to like things that I have upcoming. Take it easy, and see you all when I'm back at it.